Hey, good morning. We're right outside of Denver in Georgetown. We're about to head into town to an Easter Seals camp and meet some new friends, so we're excited about that. Yesterday's ride was through some national forests, and we had a great time and a great ride. I can't wait to come back and ride in this area again. It is very, very cool. Today we wanted to highlight some of the special things that Easter Seals does with their speech and communications department. I think speech and communication is one of those things we all take for granted, but some folks really struggle with being able to communicate just on a day-to-day basis. And Easter Seals does a great job helping their friends communicate.
Usually if you're in speech pathology, you have some sort of difficulty expressing yourself, whether that's you are verbal and you can speak but you're not able to be understood, or whether you're nonverbal and you have no way of getting someone to understand what you want or what you need. And so we work on ways for kids to be able to express themselves and get what they want and get what they need, and then for kids to be understood, so when they tell someone, then the person understands what they're saying. For our kids that are nonverbal, we use AAC equipment, which is Augmentative Alternative Communication. This is a picture exchange communication system. We also call it PECS. The child can choose a picture, so if we usually start with their most preferred toys. So if it's a ball, they'll pick up ball, they'll put it on the strip, and if they're unable to say want ball, then they just hand the strip to the therapist. And this is a more advanced AAC. It's still pretty low tech. The children can make a choice.
Ball, please.
There's multiple ways that you can help kids that are nonverbal. We use articulation cards and books and games for our kids that work on speech sound production. We use snacks and just even lunch. Like, we'll just go into a child's classroom for lunch and use the food, as well as like a Nook brush or a Honey Bear cup, a sippy cup, even an open face cup we'll use. All of our kids just have a great amount of drive in them, and I look up to all of them. What is so easy for me is not as easy for them, and they work so hard and have to think, you know, I need to say a word a certain way, and they have to think, my tongue goes here, my lips need to do this, whereas I don't have to do that. If we're reading a book and they can look ahead and see a word that they're going to have trouble with, at first they'll look to me to see if I'm going to help them. And most of the time I'll look back and say, you can do this, and then they'll try as hard as they can, and normally they get it, and it's just the biggest accomplishment to them. Oh, I feel great because they've proved to themselves that they can do something, that they can get over a challenge, and that they saw a word that was challenging and they were able to, you know, speak it correctly, and I was able to understand them, and that just makes them so happy. They are the hardest workers. They try so hard, and we make things fun. You know, we do games and we do toys and things like that, but they work so hard and they put forth so much effort. I don't know, Easter Seals is just amazing, and since I've been here, just the clients and the families that we work with just bless me every day, and I just love to see the progress that they make.
You know, our time with Haven and a speech therapist, Brooke and Karen and some of the other great ones over there, they have really changed our lives, helping Haven in many ways. Going on, I guess, 8 years of speech communications over there. They've really just helped Haven in tremendous ways. So thanks to Easter Seals for all you do for Haven and the speech department. But today we want to talk about our special friend, Mr. TJ, and his cool dog, Corey. TJ is a friend of ours and our families, and it's our honor to ride with him. His goal is to work with dogs someday, and I know you're going to get there. So TJ, we're riding for you today.